Coach, your defense improved as your offense was able to keep it off the field more and more as the season went on, and really became, I think, a strength of this team last year. What do you see as this defense? How do you see it coming into camp?
Well, first of all, I believe great teams are built on defense. Great teams are built on the ability to stop people, the ability to be aggressive up front, and all the way through our defense. It starts with, of course, Coach Ricketts, our defense coordinator, does a great job of putting our guys in place and the coaching staff. But our guys love to play at our defense because I believe they know that they're going to be in the right spot. They know they're going to have opportunities to freelance a little bit and be aggressive. Our guys like to run and like to play and come and put pressure on it. I guess you have to start up front. When you have Ian Jorgensen and you have Zach Telfor and you have Brandon Ellsworth and you have some young guys in a Jacob Babb and a Darrell Tolbert and a Connor Howell, and you have some of those guys that are coming along and progressing like we believe they are, that's a nice start. Because when those guys are getting after people, and our depth at our defensive line in particular is important because those guys can rotate through and not feel like they have to play 70 plays. So when they're in there for 45 or 50, they can go 100 miles an hour. And we have some good recruits coming in as freshmen that we think can help us there. Linebacking core, you're going to replace, of course, an MVP candidate in Aaron O'Mara. But Griffin Weigel is an outstanding replacement. He played right next to Aaron last year and is going to step into that role as kind of that catalyst of lining our defense up. We have to replace a couple guys on the back end of the defensive backfield in the loss of Andy Lucas and Kirk Gibson, but we have replacements that we feel are really capable of coming in and playing. Luke Beckhuizen and a David Boss. Mason Rosado really came on at the end of the year. Kyle Crum really came on at the end of the year. We feel really good about those guys. Lots of playing time, lots of experience, and we feel like the defense should be, in any fall camp of any football program, the defense should always be ahead. And we feel more so this year with the returners that we have. When you put the likes of Jacob Zansky and also Jacob Pardonnet as our outside rush, guys that can play both coming off the edge and play pass, we feel good about them. And the leadership from that group is outstanding. They like playing with each other. They like playing in our system. And they like getting after people. I think that's exciting.
Goals for this defense in camp?
Each and every day getting better, of course, and responding to things that happen. We were really good inside the red zone last year, really solid. Our percentages were extremely high. Well, we want to say, okay, let's not get down there so that we have to have high percentages in the red zone. Certainly, we're very pleased with that, but we want to do some things in transition from 40 to 40 to make sure that we're doing our job up front. And I think getting those big third down stops. Third down stops are a huge component for our defense. We had a game last year where we had 9 3-and-outs, and we want to focus on that. In the camp period where we're looking at, okay, this is a big down, making sure that we get off the field, put the punt return team on the field, and give our offense a shot.